So we've got the experienced Paul Pearson making his way down to the ring. I recognise the name, just don't recognise the face, so hopefully once I've seen him I'll kind of put two and two together. Oh, here he is, that was quick. I've seen him before, he's a tough kid, very, very tough kid. We've got Paul Evans making his professional debut. Now let me tell you, Paul Evans put absolutely everything into this, and for the amount of time he's been boxing, the fact that he's making his professional debut speaks volumes. He's got a very, very big work rate. He punches very, very hard. He's been working on his boxing skill inside training. I know what he's been doing. He's been working his absolute arse off, and to be fair, if there's anyone that deserves to be making a professional debut right now, it is definitely Paul Evango Evans. I can't wait to see this fight. Both the kids look fairly competitive inside in terms of size. Paul Payne looks like he's got a bit of a mojo in his step, so I know what Paul Evango brings to the table. I can't wait to see this fight. Go. Robbie Stanthorpe's done his thing as per.
One.
There we go.
Here we go.
Back with me, Robbie Stanthorpe.
Back with me, Kieran Cumberbatch.
There you go, you know.
And Evango Evans. And his opponent, Paul Pierce.
There we go. Now I've got Paul Evans as the bigger man, so obviously he's peppering out that jab, which is what he's supposed to do. Yeah, this Paul Pierce looks like he can move a bit, you know. He's obviously got a very, very wide stance, so from a wide stance you can generate a lot of power, especially the counter right. Ooh, working to the body, good scoring shots.
Paul just sussing his range out now for that jab.
Yeah, and to be fair, that when the jab's working, you just lay on it, you know. Very, very good fight. This very, very good fight. Obviously, Paul Pierce looks like he can box his normal gear.
Yeah, both fighters showing that they are at that professional level.
Oh, definitely, they're both showing each other, you know, respect, because obviously nobody's gone in there and thrown big bombs with abandon. They're both there trying to work the other guy out, you know, use a bit of box, a bit of movement. Ooh, I think that caught him. I think the right hand connected from Paul Pierce. Now what I want to see from Paul Evans, I think he needs to keep he needs to fire back.
Paul selling up really well there. He does this, he shells, then he comes out, doesn't he, a bit later?
He does, but at the same time, with it, this is a 4-round fight, so he can't afford to shell in this fight. He needs to make sure he gets on that, and he, you know, make sure that he, you know, that he counters, you know, quickly. But again, he's back on that jab. He's getting his range and he's keeping it nice and tidy. So I can't. There we go.
The silence speaks volumes because we're that interested. You see, anyone who's out there now who knows we're commentating, but also paying attention to this fight at the same time. It's a really interesting one, so bear with us.
Definitely. It's a very, very even fight in terms of ability as well. It's like obviously they're both taking the time, and it's nice to watch. It's nice to watch.
Left jab connected there from Paul Evans.
Oh, definitely. Paul's obviously preferring a good. Oh, lovely jab, lovely solid jab from Paul Evans. Again, he's on the ropes a bit.
He's like you though, Kieran. He knows he's safe on the ropes.
He does. But,
but
at the same time, a few times I've seen Paul Pierce get through a few sneaky ones, and at this level you can't afford that.
No.
It's a very good first round.
Brilliant first round of boxing there.
Round.
Showing true professionalism.
What I'll have to say in terms of who I thought took the first round, I would say just because his connect rate was a bit better. I have to say it was Paul Pierce, my fault for the ball. We've got two Pauls here, so Mr. Pierce, I'd say, I give him the first round, but it was a very even first round, I would say, just by the skin of his teeth, because he threw it overhand right-handed and more or less near the start, and I think he actually hurt Paul Evans.
You've seen that before.
I have to watch it back. I'm not certain. I don't know whether he was off balance but it looked good. Do you know what I mean? What do you think, Robbie?
Daniel Gray just covering that area now where you've seen that where Paul Evans did get caught just on their side. He's putting Vaseline on the side of his face there now. In case that happens again, so he can just slip it.
Definitely, but the thing that will definitely slip the punch is as long as his head's not there. But if his head's not there, he needs to make sure he gets his left hand up, because obviously Paul Pierce is looking to throw the overhand right, and he's looking to throw it hard. Round two. Jab again from Paul Evans. There you go. Paul Evans, he's got that right hand up, but again his left hand's a bit low when he's jabbing. Lovely jab from Paul Evans. Keeping it nice and simple now.
Yeah, boxing.
Keeping it lovely and simple.
This is what Kyle's been saying to Paul as well. He wants him to go in there and using that jab.
Exactly, and just box. We all know that Paul Evans can fight. If you've been in the circuit long enough, you watch the Paul Evans fight, and you're always guaranteed a bit of action. But to be fair, he's not showing ferocity. He's showing finesse, and I like that.
He is.
Now Paul Evans has decided to open up. I think he thinks he's got Paul Pierce decided to open up. I think he had him hurt a bit, but obviously here's Paul Evans showing that he wasn't. He's still back in the case. Lovely long probing jab again.
I want Paul. Paul Evans to start coming forward and using them footies himself.
Oh, definitely.
What I was gonna say, yeah?
Definitely, because right now Paul Evans is throwing a lovely jab, but I like to see him throw a bit more behind it. Do you know what I mean? Like a good double jab right uppercut, or double jab left hook right hand. Just mix it up a bit. Because right now Paul Pierce his shots are just flowing. But again, right now we just lovely body shots. But again, Paul Evans is elbow over there to absorb the punishment.
Yeah, he's got a good midsection to absorb them punches, hasn't he?
Oh, definitely.
Paul to use that right hand, if he can suss it out there now with that left jab with the counter right hand, maybe with the left uppercut, left hook maybe also. If he uses that, get that uppercut, Paul get that uppercut in, he can do stuff with that. He's got his uppercut's absolutely ferocious.
It is, but again you've got
that range finding, isn't it, Kieran?
You've got to find a position to land that uppercut. But again, for me, for this round, consistently Paul Evans' jab has been landing, he's been finding a way home.
Very clean accuracy on the jab and using the jab effectively. Paul Pierce there just circling off to the right now as Paul holds the centre of the ring.
Oh, definitely.
Paul Evans might have a game plan in place. He's closing it down a little bit more now, isn't he?
Oh, definitely is.
Use that uppercut. There's the uppercut now. That's what I like to see. Now there's an opportunity then where to use that then. Maybe Kieran, followed up by a left hook also. Yeah. Paul Pierce circling off to getting away from that. Well done for both boxers. I think they both found the range now.
Very, very good round, very, very even round. They're both at the moment.
I'd say, Kieran, right? Them 2 rounds, okay, as a clear observer, was both of them testing each other. I'm going to see in the 3rd round now delivery.
Definitely.
I can guarantee I'm going to see delivery on the 3rd round.
Someone's going to land.
Yeah.
Someone's going to land because they've both been trying to break through.
Yeah.
Somebody's definitely going to land. They have to land because
right now, Paul Evans is starting to get into the stage where he's looking to stalk his man a bit. He's looking to, you know, impose himself on his man. Whereas Paul Pierce has been doing his work and he's circling off.
Yeah.
And that tells me that obviously he does not want to get involved with Paul Evans, because obviously we know that Paul Evans can crack hard, right? It's obviously evident that Mr. Pierce can also hit hard as well.
Yeah.
But when he's hitting hard, it's having to plant his feet, whereas Paul can hit hard on the fly. So this is a very, very interesting fight.
This is going to be the bet. This shit's going to go down here now.
And I think, to be fair, once somebody gets hit clean, it's going to turn into a fight.
When Paul lands that clean uppercut shot, that's when stuff will begin.
Definitely. Paul Pierce with a little bit of nose damage.
Well absorbed from Paul Evans.
Definitely. And he's moving on now. He's obviously taking ring center again.
Very clever with his jab, Paul, isn't he? I can see a bit more coming. I don't know yet, but I've seen a lot of jab work. I think this is the corner advice which is working very well with the clean jabs.
Oh, lovely jab again from Paul Evans. Oh, lovely! Come on, now, Mr. Pierce. If you don't move red, you're gonna be a sitting duck for a jab all night long. I'm telling you now. Bit wide movement.
As Paul Evans says, you're getting your head jabbed off.
Telling you. Paul Evans bringing the jab down to the body. What I would like to see, though, I would like to see him jab to the body and right hand to the head over the top.
Yeah.
But again, it's easy saying it from here. We're not in there, so we can't see what Paul can see. Do you know what I mean? Oh, lovely combination from Mr. Pierce. But again, fully absorbed by Paul Evans.
Yeah, well defended there. He knew to keep his guard up. He kept it tight. He's looking confident again. The right hand's coming in there now.
It is. Most definitely is. Just they're both starting to break through a bit more now. They're both starting to land a bit more with a bit more regularity. Paul Evans back on his jab though. Fundamentals of boxing. Fundamentals. When you do a taller man, lay on that jab. What I like about Paul Evans is that he's taking ring center, and he's barely moved from there, and I really like that.
Yeah, he's holding that centre, he's working that jab. Paul Pierce is trying to find his way out of it.
He is. But what I would like to see him do as well is close off the ring, because Paul Pierce, what he's doing is he's letting his hands go, and then he's going for a little bit of a walk, for a breath. Whereas if Paul Evans, if he cut the ring off,
here's a right hand opportunity for Paul Evans now. If he suches that one out there now.
Oh, definitely.
Jab right hand, that would work, wouldn't it?
Definitely. Or even a double jab right hand. This has been a very, very good fight. So lovely fight. Lovely jabs from Paul. Unfortunately, he didn't connect. But again, Paul Page, he's like that film, that Penguin, Happy Feet. He's nothing but dancing all night. But you know what? To be fair, this is tactic and it's working for him. I can't be mad at that.
It's my favourite film, that, by the way. It really is.
There we go. Paul Evans starting to find his feet. A bit more nose damage from Paul Pierce. Come on, Paul Evans. Don't get drawn into Mr. Pierce's plan.
Well done, both boxers.
Lovely round. Was that the second or the third?
The third round.
Third round. Very, very good third round indeed.
Yeah, an interesting 3 rounds, so to speak. And you know what? A lot more professionalism as well. I thought it was going to go off a lot then, and there was going to be more use of the right hand. Although there wasn't, and there would have been good opportunity to do so. It was still clean, it was still technical, and it still worked. From Paul Evans onto Paul Pierce. His circling off, that's working for him. He's getting out the way.
He's working and then he's moving, so he's making, when Paul Evans is looking to counter, sometimes he's missing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's always what I always say in boxing, if you make somebody miss, you make him pay. But nevertheless, Paul Evans right now, not even Paul Pierce, he's not making Paul Evans pay. So for me, it's all in this round.
Yeah,
it's all in this round. Definitely, it's been a very, very good fight.
If you get that uppercut used from Paul, uppercut, overhand, left uppercut, left hand, something different maybe, and the right hand also.
It's the last 3 minutes for this fight. I think whoever takes control of this round is going to win. Definitely. There we go. Feint from Paul Pierce. There we go.
Right. Paul Evans has got to be careful with that. Whenever he's letting his hands go, he needs to make sure he gets his hands back to his head, because he just got caught with a counter left hook. I don't think it was very, very heavy, but you know, when you get hit on the counter, you don't see the shot coming. You will, if you're not careful, it'll land you on your ass. Back on his jab again. It's lovely to see. Lovely to see him throwing his jab. He's jabbing a move, then made Paul Pierce miss by a mile. Lovely boxing.
Yeah, nice way. Good vision from Paul to get. He's done that a few times in the first round as well. I noticed that, sitting back and just getting away from that with that half a step back.
Definitely. Right now, Paul Pierce he's having another jog again. He's just big shot missed by Paul Evans.
He can take them shots, Paul, can't he?
Definitely.
Paul holding the centre of the ring now. Paul Evans, that is.
Again, missed by Paul Pierce. All hitting gloves. But this is a very, very close fight. A very, very close fight. I love fights like this.
I want Paul's left hand a bit higher there. Just
a touch.
Straight back.
I agree. He's jabbing and he's leaving his hand down. He's not. Oh, he landed with two right hands. I think this is the time where both of the lads have just got to say, do you know what, just screw it. Let's just bite down and just give it some.
Bite down, throw some rights.
Oh, I'm telling you. Paul Pierce going on a bit of a jog again.
Here's the right. Step back, come in with the uppercut. Right hand. Maybe not. We're waiting to see it. You know, it's there. If the opportunity's there for that right hand to be used.
Yeah.
Jab, right hand, as you said from the start. That will work. What's happening here now? We're into the closing stages now of your fourth and final round.
Yeah, I think we're around about last 30 now, so we're getting there. Again, Paul Pierce right now, he's not exactly committing to punches. I think he's trying to steal it. I think he's kind of trying to steal the round, but I respect it. But you know, Paul Evans is there, standing his ground, trying to work.
Last 10 seconds.
Last 10. Let's see if we get a big finish.
There's a right hand from Paul Evans. What we've been waiting for.
Oh!
End of round 4, and your fourth.
End of the fourth round. That was a good fight.
It was technically interesting.
And to be fair, do you know what? It was at the stage where it was simmering. It didn't quite come to the boil, if you know what I mean. But that's good though, because that just shows to me that obviously Paul Evans, he's really put a lot of work into his boxing. Yeah. And for that fight, he just boxed it through. He boxed it through lovely. Listening,
applying, technicality.
Exactly.
I'm going to go into the ring now to introduce that result. Let's see what it's going to be, eh?
Thank you.
I'll to come back to you, Kieran.
I'll see you in a few moments, Robbie.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Very good fight. We're waiting for the referee decision. Again, we're not quite. Again, we're just waiting for the decision.
Okay, audience, boxers, results in what I classify as a very interesting fight for both boxers. Praising for the witness this boxer inside there, in agreement with a good professional.
Most definitely. I cannot put it any better than myself. Again, Robbie just applauding both the fighters. Very good fight. Technical ability. Both the Paul. Wow.
it went to Paul Pierce. And to be fair, I can't be mad about it, because to be fair, there was a few times when Paul Pierce, he was just catching with sneaky counters, and obviously, sometimes, you know, it happens. But for me, I think once Paul Evans watches this fight again, he's going to learn so much from this fight. And to be fair, it was a fantastic first fight, and I probably enjoyed it.